Welcome to Countryside Knitting. My name is Merete and welcome to my corner of YouTube that I share with Janne. And as usual we have recorded something from I record at my place and Janne records at her place. We live in two different islands at the coast. And this is the way we have to do it, to make episodes in English. We have made a lot of episodes now, so if you have, if this is your first visit, there's a lot of things and hours you can watch us showing and giving advice, inspiration, and if it's the first time, an extra welcome to you. And we record in Norway. And today I want to start by showing you what I have worked on the last weeks since we had an episode. And I have finished some things. In the summers I often take things out of the bags and look what is in all the started things, all the whips, and I try to do something, to finish something, to do something with it. I think the light inspires me. And some of the things that I have finished, but I'm afraid too late for the child that I thought about. I don't knit babies' clothing very often, but now I have made one trousers like this, and the neighbor it was meant to be given to has grown faster than my knitting, so I'll have to put it into my bags of future gifts. This is knitted by, you start here and then you work your way down and some extra back and forth for the diaper. Then you split into two legs and then you pick up stitches to make this. It's super easy and should be very quick, but it took me quite some time. This is a Norwegian pattern from this book, and you can see some more information in Ravelry if you want to. I have used an alpaca yarn, very soft and a very nice color. It's called Alpaca Storm and it's from Viking Garn. I have a lot of this. So, finished. I knit a lot of socks to my family. It's supposed to be Christmas presents, and now I am finished with my 5th pair. So this is what they look like. I always knit my socks from here, the cuff, and I use Sofia Capelle's pattern Opal Summer Mystery Knit Along or something like that. So I use her way of making the heels and the toes. And I used some leftover yarns, the grey, to make sure it was easier to get this the same. I think to knit socks is a bit boring, but my family loves them, so that's why I keep on doing it. I like to knit shawls, and I have a shawl here that I haven't blocked, but it's knitted, finished knitted, and it's an English pattern called Titanium. No, that's not the way it's pronounced in English, but that's why I say it. Heidi Alander, that's a Swedish designer. There was a lot of nice photos in Ravelry and Instagram, and when I saw that this is going to be about 150 centimeters wide, I thought that's not what I prefer. I prefer 170, so it's a bit small, but I will block it as much as I can when I get it wet. I have just knitted, as I said, so I made stripes. This is Finull. No, it is Ask from Hillesvåg, hand-dyed by Verbit. One of the threads and the other one is ordinary grey, and I really like the lace part. I should have had solid grey for the lace, but I don't know, I was listening to a very good book and didn't think when I started, and then I just continued. So this will be, it's finished kind of, but it will be blocked, and then I'll show it to you again. In May I started to work on some Bunad shawls. Bunad is our national costume, and the jackets or the cardigans, or don't know exactly what the right word would be, that you can have with the Bunads. They are sometimes very heavy and sometimes ugly. I didn't say that, but I wanted a shawl for my daughter, so I made one, and I have shown it to you. I made it quickly before the 17th of May, our Constitution Day. But then I suddenly remembered her Bunad is not black. The skirt is not black, it's navy blue, so I had to make another one. And now it's finished. This is Norsk Husflid pattern. It's from our traditional guild. Is that what it's called? Garter stitch, some knit together slip one, and then or yarn over two together, I mean, and some fringes. Super easy, classical and nice. So I knitted it, I washed it, and then I had the fringes put on at the end, and I ironed it in a way, or how to say it, to not make a mess out of all the threads. I have a lot of lamb's wool from Rauma that I was given, and I have a lot in black, and I don't wear black, and I don't like to knit with black yarn. But with the Bunads, it's perfect for a lot of Bunads. So I have two nieces in Sjal, and they are going to get one each for Christmas. So I have made two of these. It's a thinner yarn, but the same pattern. This is also very classical and nice. It's it takes some time to make them, but it's super easy knitting, so I have knitted this almost without thinking. So, two of these for Christmas. The thing that is the biggest project I have finished is a cardigan. It's traditional, and it is based on a very old book in Norway called, it says Norwegian knitting patterns. This is reprinted. This is a book that everybody looks for in second-hand store. I have one of the original old ones, but I also have this because it's at the back of this book. Wenche Roald, she's a Norwegian, kind of Swedish designer. She has made a book where she used inspiration from this, and this book is charts. It doesn't tell you how many stitches, how to increase or decrease. You have to know that yourself. But she made a book with more modern fitted items with the same old charts. And I have knitted Astrid-koften, and if you have seen my earlier episodes, you have seen it as I made it. This is here you have two versions, one with lice and one without. And I have made it with the lice. Oops, sorry. And this is what it looks like. I can show you the back, it's very easier to see. So it's knitted bottom up. It's super easy as you go until you get to the chart. This is not difficult, you just have to look at the chart, of course. So I knitted 2 sleeves and the body. I put it into one big needle, and I had some raglan decreasing until the pattern or the chart comes, and then there is some decreasing in the pattern. And there is some back and forth, some short rows to make the neck higher up. I think I started with one size and forgot about what size I had and continued in a bigger one. So the sleeves are rather narrow, but it fits me, so that's okay. The yarn I have used is kind of a local yarn to me, where I come from, not where I live. This is a mohair and a little bit of lamb's wool, I think 20%, from a mill, small mill with mohair goats in Telemark. It's a fantastic, beautiful place, and the yarn is really nice. And when you knit with it, it gets very uneven in a way. When it looks very strange, but when you wash it and when you use it, it gets slick, shiny, and it's my favorite. I have some cardigans made in this yarn that I totally love, and I've used them a lot. So I will have some photos with this where I wear it, not only just show it, but I had the buttons sewn today. So what I do is that I knit in a round. I have my sewing machine, make 2 double, yeah, I sew 2 double lines and I cut in between. Then I pick up stitches. I think I pick up 3 and then I skip 1 and pick up 3 and skip 1 as I go. And then the neckline at the end. This is maybe going to be my favorite this autumn. I have made some small things also. That is a couple of hats from Sofia Capella, my favorite designer. This is called Mellan, raderna. That's Swedish. It's also in English, and it's called Between the Lines. I have made 2 of these before. You don't need very much yarn, so I had some hand-dyed leftover, the light one, and then I had a beautiful brown, and I had 2 other colors. It looks like the same, but it's a kind of a... I don't have the words for it. You just have to see what I have. I have notes in Ravelry. My gauge is looser, so I chose to start with fewer stitches, and then I increase before this part. And then it fits me very nicely. Like this. And then I wanted another one in some other colors. This is one that I made when I went to Trondheim. For some special days we have every end of July. We celebrate Nidarosdomen, the beautiful church, the king that Christianed our country. And then I wanted another one with the same colors that she has in her pattern, almost the same. This is a bit bigger, and the reason is that I forgot what size of needle I had used for the main part of this. I had used 2.5 here, and here I used 3, so it's bigger. But you don't need a lot of yarn, and it's fun to knit, and it is very quick. So now I have shown you what I finished. Now it's Janne's turn. She is waiting for you, and she has a lot of beautiful things to show, as always, knitted, and she also does a lot of crochet.
Hello and welcome to my second floor. This summer has been in June we have a great weather, but in July we have rain. Rain. And in August we also have rain. So that's I have been knitting and crochet. So I will show you some of my finished object. I have lots of leftover, so I have to use it sometimes, and sometimes I don't use it, and it's grow and grow, and it's been a lot of things. So I have been dyed some yarn to make it fit better to the project. The first one is a hat. This is an Norwegian pattern, Lille konglelue, and you find it in my Ravelry project. This is merino from Sandnes, and this is dyed yarn from Sandnes, drops, and lots of things. This is the next. This is from House of Yarn, and yarn I have been dyed. And this is merino extra fine from drops. Hey, a thread again. And this is the same pattern. So I have made 3 of these. But this is not enough to this is a sew bit to so much yarn. But I have dyed this. This is a hat. This also. And this is, I don't use pattern in brioche. I just knit, because I don't understand the English pattern. So I just knit. This is one, and this is one. And this is the same color inside. This is yarn, dyed yarn. I have dyed. And then it fit to the hat. 2 of this. This is for a child, and this is for an adult. And once more, this, I know it's a pattern on this, on Ravelry, but I don't use pattern. I have been dyed this. You see, it's stripes. You can use it the both way. I done it like that, so you can use it both way. That's the hat I have been knitting, and I am knitting baker's twine. That's an English pattern. We are lucky to use English pattern, to use Danish pattern, Swedish pattern, and so Finnish pattern, and Norwegian. So we have lots of pattern in languages that we can read, because in Danish and Swedish and Norwegian and some Finnish are the same. It's not written at the same, but we understand it. So we can talk together, and we can read and write together. This is baker's twine. And this is baker's twine. And this is baker's twine. This is thread. I think it's one Drops Love You, and one from Rauma and one from Sandnes, in both of them. Mandarin Petite is one in there. I think the same, Mandarin Petite. Yes, the same. You see the same color change, because I used different together. And this is Mandarin Petite from Sandnes, and Saffron from Drops. That's 2 threads, not 3. And I will crochet a baby blanket. I call it mini heart. This is, you can use fine wool in all, but I have some leftovers in this yarn, so I use that, and I use this 3 color in Finull together with this. This is a pattern. It will come to Kartlia Hobby. That's my daughter's net store. It's in Norwegian, but it's diagram, so you can crochet. If you can crochet corner to corner, you can use it. So and I always have a knitting project in my bag, in my purse. If something happens, I can knit. So this is one of them. This is my old pattern. You see, it's old. And this is in, it's a cotton from Sandnes, I think it's from Sandnes. But it's sold in the grocery store. Yes, I think it's that. So it's a Christmas present, and I've been selling a lot of things. My daughter is selling knitting bags in her store, and this is one. This is a curtain from a second-hand store. It's called that. Yes, I think so. This is a curtain, and this is a curtain. Yes, it's 3. And this is a fabric from Self-Made. That. And this is, we call it in Norway klokkestreng. That's a fabric hang on the wall. And I haven't seen what it's called in English, but I will find out. And this is a bag with, so you can have your knitting project or crochet project in. And I found some fabric on the internet, and I love it because wow. So I have some of them, and I have 2 of this. And I get embroidery from a person in Norway. They are sending me their embroidery, and I saw a bag or a project purse or something they want. This here is one of them. She sent me this, and I made a knitting project bag to her. So I like to do that. I love to create. And I found in a second-hand store in Molde, I found a embroidery of Nidarosdomen. That's the big church in Trondheim. And I have to send it to Britt Arnhild. She is also on YouTube. And she said, yes, it's Nidarosdomen. So I sew a bag of it. And this is what it came to. With a zipper here, a pocket down here. And it's like that. And it's back and it's long. And it's green inside because I have this to close it. This is to close it. And it's a second-hand curtain inside. So that's a purse. Yes, I think that's what's all. Because I am doing lots of things. It's raining, and I made a start on new things. So I think in September I have a lot of things finished, but it will see. Once more, I have been so this is to my Xiaogu wire, because I don't like the plastic in the map. So I have made this, and then I can have the wire in here. They are placed four of this, 2, 3, and 4, and it's fit in the map. I will sell this in Norway, but I don't think I will sell them abroad. So, but if you contact me, I can take some picture so you can see how to sew it. So that's what's all finished from me today. Hello and welcome back to my second floor. You have seen my finished object, but I forgot one. This fox blanket, baby blanket, I made in finull from Rauma. Is this. This is the fox. I have set fillet in the side, all around, and I have the fox. It's big, so I have to be back. It's 1 meter in square. So this is the baby blanket. Finish. It's not heavy, it's light because it's in finull from Rauma. And then I am doing a lots of things. I'm world champion, I think, in project. I have lots of things, but not. I don't do all of them at the same time. I do that I love to do. I am knitting on baker twine. I always have baker twine on my needles because that's so easy to take with you if you go to a trip or you go to a visit and you are sitting in the car and the husband is driving and I am knitting. That's the way we do it. So, and I'm nearly finished in my top. This is scrappy. Oh, not striber. It's the other one. Oh, I look for it because before I started. I know it's I've forgotten. You found it on Ravelry. Its designer is Pia or something. No, I don't remember. But I will tell you what yarn I'm using. Sorry, I have to take it out of the plastic. This is hedgehog fiber sock yarn, and this is the color. This is the color I'm using. This is one. This is one. I don't think they have it anymore. I think it's empty. And I use turquoise. Where did it go? Oh, this is Fable from Drops. I dyed a sock blanket. So I knit with one of the thread. And you see it's down here. You have 2 stripes. So this is easy to knit. And it's finished, but I am sewing it up. Where are my needle? There are my needle. I don't do it like the pattern. I have knitted the wrong pearl and then some knit in the back, and I sew it up. I use smaller needles inside because that's not so, it won't turn up so easy if you do that. So it's nearly finished, but it's too hot in the top, so I had to take it down. And I will do the same as I do here. And I will take up the sleeves and do the same, because I don't like this. If I want that, I don't want that to show. I will have that, because, so I will take it up, knit the pearl and knit right with smaller needles. So then it's finished when I do that. So that's what that project. I think it's finished maybe tomorrow. I have I show the pants in finished object, and now I have done this. This is a cowl in the same pattern, in bigger cross pattern, but I don't like this. So now I have knitted the top together, so you will get this together. And now I will knit the rest of this. And the pattern is coming, but it's in Norwegian. My pattern is always in Norwegian. And my grandchild at 7 and 9, they still use wool patterns in the winter, because Norway is cold. We have the summer now, and we have 30 degrees in the shadow. Oh, I love it, because that's not what it's real hair, because we have it sometimes, but not often. I see it will be hot today too. This is the pads, knitting from the top to the bottom. This is my mother's recipe. I knit 4 knit and 1 purl on the trousers, and then I increase here and I decrease in the lower down, and I made this in the top, because this is too, I have it there, you see, I have 2, because I have a small in it, and you can have, it's easy for they who get the pants to change it. So this is Charisma from Drops. I like that yarn, because you have to shoot it if you have to get it away, because it's so strong. And I am crochet this. I'm not sure if I will have it, because I don't like the yarn. Maybe I do it finish, but no, I don't like the yarn. But I have to take me in the back and say, yes, you have to do it finish. It's almost finished. Yeah, I have this, and I have lots of yarn. But where is the, there is the, this is Luxus sock yarn from, I think it's from Hobby. Yes, Hobby. Hobby E. I don't know if that's only a Norwegian company or it's an international company. I haven't checked. So that I have in my small knitting bag. I use old embroidery. I buy in the second store, and it's wool behind, and I buy and pay a small price because this is not a fabric is ordinary, it's a second hand, because it's no perfect. It's I will maybe see scrap. Yes, I think it's, yes. And I am doing a Tunisian crochet. This is Tunisian crochet. This will be a baby blanket in Alice Kashmira. That's a Turkish yarn. And I have the 3 colors, and I like it. I think it's great. I use a thicker needle than I ordinarily do. That's 4 millimeter in this. This I do at home. I started with this yarn. This is hand-dyed finull I have bought in Rauma, and this. And I want to do a shawl. I would have this, and you can see it on the both sides. I stay the same. So in the cabin this weekend, I make it. So I think I do this with brioche, but I want to do it on one color. And now I am knitting in the other. So I'm knitting that. I knit this on the long side, and then this on the other side. And I go further and further out, because it will be like this, a half moon, I think. So, and I am take out one of my blanket. I haven't crochet on it for a long time, but now I have to do it. This is an owl, and this is my pattern. It's corner to corner, and I forgot. This is in corner to corner and corner to corner fillet. This is corner to corner and corner to corner fillet. So this is also from Rauma finull, and is left over. So I have a lot of leftover from finull. So I will use that now. I will show you how much I am having. I have it here. You see, this is full, and I have a lot of that. So I have to use it. And do I have some more? Yes, I knit a sweater to my grandchild in 9 years. 9 years old. This is Charisma. It's left over from a blanket. Charisma. And I will show you. This is Rubin from Sparkjøp. That's an House of Yarn yarn. I am dyed. So I think this will be great together for a girl as 9 years old, I think. So I just knit. I don't know how pattern I will have up. I draw it when I'm coming up there. Yes. And the last one I will show you is I bought the fabric on Self-Made. That's an Danish fabric store, and they have started in England. They are in Germany, they are in Denmark, they are in Norway, and in Sweden. I worked on that post online store shop from 1990 and 15 years, 2005. So I know the company well. So I bought this. In Norwegian we call it Lille Martine. I don't know what it called in English, because I know it calls in Danish, because I was translating the catalogs from Danish to Norwegian when I worked there. But I don't know the English word. Sorry. And I will make a dress to myself. This is the bottom. I will take this in the bottom, and I will crochet something up here. I don't know what yet, but I will use 3 or 4 colors. I don't know yet. I have found this, and I will have it with this. So I don't know if I take all of the 4 or I take 1 or 2. This is Muscat from Drops. This is Pandora from raderna. This is Drops Love You from Drops, and Drops Love You. So this is what I'm thinking on this day. But I think I have to change this from, I can't use this because I will go to saffron. I will take it saffron because I don't have saffron in this color. So I have to check what I'm doing. So I think I have saffron in that light color. So do I have some more? Yes, I have one more thing. I am crochet a sweater to myself in corner to corner. This is the back, and I will make that. I will have the sleeve in here, but I never done this before in corner to corner. So I am thinking, I am crochet, I am wrap up, and I'm thinking on you, because I have to have the sleeve and I have to increase here, but I don't like what I do, so I have to try once more. And I don't stop. But it's lammull from raderna, and it's hot in the summer, so I don't use very much of wool these days. I knit mostly in cotton, but some are in wool too. So that's what's all from me today. We see you later in the summer. I think I will go to Merete in the summer, but in maybe last of July or start in August, I think. So have a nice day. Bye.
I have some ongoing projects, but they are not here today, so I'll just show you what I do to get some inspiration. I was so happy to be finished with my cardigan, traditional cardigan, that I thought about maybe starting another one. And what I have been looking into is my kofte boken. It's there are 3 of these books, and they are traditional cardigans, kind of edited a little bit and with a modern shape. There are so many nice things in these books. I'm not sure what to do. You look at all, and the photos are very beautiful. There are so many nice. I just look at them and think and dream, and I haven't decided. That was Nordfjord, but they are in Norwegian. And this is also very beautiful. There are so many beautiful cardigans. Something I always also do for inspiration, especially when it comes to colors, is that I look at my Gudrun Sjal. This is a Swedish designer's clothes you can buy online or in shops, and I really like her colors. I mean, look at this. Look at these color combinations. I can open this up almost anywhere. Well, let's see. I also buy some clothes from this place sometimes. But these catalogs I really like when it comes to colors. To watch, to pick up some ideas what colors to combine, and they can be rather crazy combinations. So I want to continue my projects that I have already started, just I haven't looked into my bags yet. I finished this just an hour before I started recording this, so we will see. Well, thank you for watching, and please comment below. We read all your comments, and we also have a lot of information in the show notes, so you can watch the project pages on Ravelry to see more what kind of yarn we have used, what needles, and yeah, colors and so on, and where you can buy different patterns. Some of the patterns we knit is only Norwegian, but that's how it is. I haven't said what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a little frock cardigan, a Norwegian designer. You can find more about it in Ravelry. I have forgot. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please write a greeting to us below, and we will make more episodes. I also have a shawl episode that will come. I made the recording earlier in the summer. I just haven't edited everything. So until we meet again, stay safe and have a nice day. Bye bye.